Daniella's nightmare, when a walk home turns into a fight for life. Imagine walking home, the familiar comfort of your neighborhood surrounding you. Then, in a split second, that safety shatters. This is the horrifying reality 9-year-old Daniella Schlauch faced, a reality no child should ever endure. Give a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Daniella Schlauch, a vibrant 9-year-old girl from Long Island, was brutally attacked by a pit bull. The attack occurred just outside her home in the seemingly safe community of Bayshore. The dog, belonging to a neighbor, unleashed a terrifying ordeal. Daniella is incredibly lucky to be alive after this horrific event. The nightmare unfolded as Daniella exited her family's car. Without warning, the pit bull charged at her, sinking its teeth into her face. The dog was unrestrained, free to roam and inflict unimaginable harm. Daniella herself bravely stated, "That dog could have killed me." In a moment of sheer parental instinct, Pat Schlauch, Daniella's father, sprang into action. He knew he had to protect his daughter at all costs. He jumped onto the dog's back, desperately trying to subdue the animal. He held the dog's head down, fighting to prevent it from shaking and causing further damage. The dog's owner eventually managed to call the dog off, but the damage was already done. The extent of Daniella's injuries is truly heartbreaking. She suffered a concussion from the violent attack. Her body is covered in hundreds of stitches and staples, a testament to the severity of the bites. Wounds mar her head, hand, and foot, physical scars of a trauma that will likely last a lifetime. Her ear was partially detached and required reattachment surgery. Even her eyebrow was cut clean in half. Hearing Daniella recount the attack is chilling. She remembers the dog pulling her to the ground with relentless force. The dog wouldn't let go, its jaws clamped down with terrifying power. She vividly recalls the dog violently shaking her head, inflicting unimaginable pain and fear. The dog bit her head in multiple places, leaving lasting physical and emotional scars. Daniella now faces a long road to recovery, including visits to a plastic surgeon to address the extensive damage. The dog is currently confined for 10 days, as mandated by animal control. However, this confinement is taking place at the neighbor's home, a fact that brings little comfort to the Schlauch family. The dog owners have been summoned for the simple infraction of not having a license for the animal, a stark contrast to the gravity of the attack. The Schlauch family is understandably living in fear. They desperately want the dog permanently removed from the neighborhood. They are afraid to even step outside their home, knowing the dog is still nearby. The dog remains unrestrained and poses a constant threat of escape. The neighbor's property lacks a fence, making it even easier for the dog to roam freely. The family has taken the crucial step of filing a dangerous dog application, hoping to protect their community. A judge will hear the dangerous dog application within 5 days, a process that feels agonizingly slow to the Schlauch family. The judge has the power to order retraining, removal, or even euthanasia. Daniella's brother, George, poignantly expressed the family's frustration, stating that it feels like the dog has more rights than his sister. The dog has a waiting period before a decision is made. A period filled with anxiety and uncertainty for the Schlauch family and their neighbors. This attack wasn't an isolated incident. The pit bull has a documented history of escaping its enclosure. It can easily open the latch on the back door, a design flaw that has repeatedly put the community at risk. It has escaped numerous times before, a clear indication of the owner's negligence and the dog's potential for danger. This history paints a disturbing picture of a preventable tragedy waiting to happen. Daniella's story is not unique. Across the country, countless individuals, especially children, are victims of severe dog attacks. While any dog can bite, certain breeds, particularly pit bulls, are disproportionately involved in serious and fatal attacks. Are we, as a society, doing enough to protect our communities from these preventable tragedies? Breed-specific legislation, BSL, which restricts or bans certain breeds deemed dangerous, is a highly debated topic. Proponents argue that BSL is an effective tool for reducing dog attack fatalities and injuries. They point to statistics showing that pit bulls are responsible for a significant percentage of severe attacks. Opponents argue that BSL is discriminatory and ineffective, claiming that it punishes responsible owners and doesn't address the root causes of dog aggression. They advocate for breed-neutral laws that focus on responsible ownership and stricter penalties for negligent owners. Regardless of breed, responsible dog ownership is paramount. This includes proper training, socialization, secure containment, and responsible handling. Owners must be aware of their dog's temperament and take appropriate precautions to prevent aggression. Negligent owners who fail to control their dogs should be held accountable for the harm their animals cause. Animal control agencies and law enforcement play a crucial role in preventing dog attacks. They must enforce existing laws, investigate complaints of dangerous dogs, and take appropriate action to protect the public. This includes issuing warnings, levying fines, and in severe cases, removing dangerous dogs from the community. Raising community awareness about dog bite prevention is essential. Educating children and adults about how to safely interact with dogs can help reduce the risk of attacks. This includes teaching children not to approach unfamiliar dogs, to avoid direct eye contact, and to remain calm if a dog approaches them. The physical wounds of a dog attack can heal, but the emotional scars often last a lifetime. Victims may suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, anxiety, and fear of dogs. They may require therapy and support to cope with the trauma. The emotional impact extends beyond the victim to their family and community, creating a sense of fear and insecurity. Daniella's story is a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of irresponsible dog ownership and the potential dangers posed by certain breeds. Her future is uncertain, but one thing is clear: we must do more to protect our communities from these preventable tragedies. We owe it to Daniella and all victims of dog attacks to demand change. Daniella's story is a chilling reminder that the safety we take for granted can be shattered in an instant. Her trauma underscores the urgent need for change. We cannot stand idly by while innocent individuals, especially children, are put at risk. It's time to demand accountability, advocate for responsible dog ownership, and support policies that prioritize community safety. Please, sign the petition demanding stricter dangerous dog laws in your state. Contact your local representatives and share Daniella's story to raise awareness. Donate to organizations that support dog bite victims and promote responsible pet ownership. Together, we can create safer communities for everyone.